What is up, YouTube? My Cowboys family, bringing you guys some very, very breaking news. Just came out now, guys.
It's crazy, guys. We go from Van Der Esch, first round pick yesterday, to what we feel is a debacle in the sense of the pick where he was drafted, not necessarily the player. But
at 19, just not there. But go check out that reaction from yesterday,
yeah,
guys. This
more important, the breaking news, guys.
Insane. The legend, the man, the myth, Jason Witten, has announced his retirement. He is officially retiring to join as a lead analyst on Monday Night Football.
Wow, so it was true.
Per several sources, but first reported by Chris Mortensen. So, I mean, I don't think any of us saw it coming here. As much as a lot of us said, you know, maybe Witten should retire. I mean, baby.
Well, Witten did, you know, there was a lot of reports saying that he, sorry guys, we had a long night.
We woke up, we saw this, we're here live with you guys.
But man, yeah, listen, Witten, first and foremost, there was always those signs pointing to, number one, him getting ready to leave. Because even though you said that was not expected, it wasn't expected today, the damn freaking day after the draft.
Yeah.
Damn, Witten, why don't you retire the day before so we can plan better?
Exactly. So now, So now, as much as I love Witten and I don't know what the background, you know, the things were that led him to choosing to do this now, this changes the whole draft, guys. I mean, now we went late in Van Der Esch, and a lot of people were saying maybe they'll go receiver, maybe they'll go safety now, second round. This changes everything,
now,
guys. They have to go tight
people
end.
saying, well, Rico. We got Rico.
You really want to put
Rico is not proven, Cowboy fans. Wake up, all right? It's not shocking. It's shocking because he's retiring today. If he retired last week, it wouldn't be shocking. But yes, Cowboy X Factor,
thank you, man, for
the
that
$2
holla.
Yes.
This is shocking.
Yeah, well, again, I don't say it's shocking as much as it is. It's expected.
The timing of it is shocking.
The timing is shocking. Just like it was shocking that the Cowboys went for LVE yesterday at 19 instead of 29 and get another second round pick, which is what they could have done if there was a viable suitor. The Cowboys didn't even look. So after yesterday's disaster, now look. If you look at all the tight ends in the draft right now,
we have Swain, we have Rico, and we have Blake Jarwin. James Hanna has retired, and obviously Jason Witten has also retired.
Here's the deal, guys. Think about this. And yeah, they redid his deal.
That's a good point, X Factor. So they restructured it. You know what? What did the restructure?
But they restructured dead money. They restructured dead money, so it didn't make it doesn't really make that much of a difference, I don't think. Here's the thing. The only tight end that went off the board yesterday was Hayden Hurst, who was one of our favorites. We still have Dallas Goedert out there. Still have Mark Andrews out there. Still have Gesicki out there, and of course our guy Fumagalli. But now we can't even risk a Fumagalli. Now we're gonna have to go with a second rounder here.
Yeah, that's the point. We can't go as deep in tight end and find a guy that we might be able to develop a little bit more. We need more of a ready to play guy. So again, out of all those guys, you know, I think Gesicki might fit the Cowboys the best, but I mean they can't really go wrong with any of those
Gesicki wouldn't go. Gesicki wouldn't be like Dallas Goedert or whatever his name is.
Goedert.
He probably the most ready to go tight end in the NFL right now. You know, for the NFL right now. So if you want somebody who's going to step right in there and you know give Rico a true run for his money, which we don't know what he's going to do yet, guys.
Yes.
When you look at it like that, then you know. You might want to go this Dallas Goedert guy.
Yes,
you also want to think about maybe, you know, Gesicki, like you said. I'm a big fan of Andrews. There's also some other tight ends. But again, now you got Rico. Rico's your starter, right, at this moment. Or it's Swain, I guess. But, Jesus, these guys that nobody has proven that they can pass. They are pass-catching tight end. And it's frustrating now that I don't know what the surrounding situation with Witten retiring today, this morning, like 2 minutes ago.
He's like, doesn't Witten still have to meet with Jerry Jones? Is it 100% official? So he's meeting with Jerry Jones shortly. He's on his way to meet with him now. Several different sources. And again, the first one to report it was Chris Mortensen. He was the one to come out and say this. Several sources have confirmed it.
Rappaport. There's been multiple sources reporting this, guys. It's over for Witten. Which, again, on my Cowboys family, we loved him. He's been great for the Cowboys. Like Des Bryant, except the only difference is Des Bryant still had some youth to him compared to Witten, who was done. Yet last week or 2 weeks, he was already saying how he can't wait for the season.
Yeah,
and that's what is shocking. Yeah, he's going to play till he's 40. Exactly.
So then what changed? Well, wait, go ahead and fix it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what changed.
So guys, let us know. What are your thoughts? What do you think changed with Witten? Is it the direction that the team was taking?
LVE?
Is it that he? Oh.
I'm joking. It's not him.
No, but you know, I guess something had to change between then and now because so, he was very confident. The Cowboys themselves were confident.
And also things that changed because of the fact that this just came out the morning after the draft.
I mean,
so it's crazy. We're happy that he's gone. We're just not happy that it's like Landon Van Der Esch. We're not happy with the pick where it happened. We don't mind the guy as much if he was picked at 29 or 39
exactly
or 50. But we mind that he was picked at 9 freaking team.
And let's not forget, guys, the value that Witten adds to this team isn't just his playing skills on the field. His leadership and his blocking. His leadership.
But hey, listen, the truth is for him, no matter how much leadership he provided, people already were kind of calling him out for being undercover.
You kind of made me think of this too. Like, no, with the whole Dez situation, do you think that part of it also as well is just that the locker room?
One of Garrett's guys who's really, really friends with not only Garrett, but Jerry Jones, goes on trips with him.
Friends with the organization. And again, someone so close to the organization, to Jerry and Garrett and all these guys, for him to do this,
there's got to be something. Something
had
to be known.
Something.
In fact, this morning, Jerry Jones was seen flying out from his little helicopter. He was flying somewhere, so maybe there was an emergency Witten, meeting or something. Either way, Witten's retired. So much love to Witten for his, number 82 for his Pro Bowl years. He's going to be in the Hall of Fame. He is the GOAT for the Dallas Cowboys when it comes to tight end.
Absolutely.
He's the best tight end we ever had, in my opinion. Even before you go back to Mike Ditka, Billy Joe Dupree, of course, Jay Novacek, and on. All right, now. Thank you, X Factor. Yes.
Another $2 holla. I knew retirement was possible with opening TV gig. And,
it was always possible. We thought it was possible.
He turned it down.
We thought it was possible last year because he's old as hell. Crap. So the thing is that the fact that he's so old and the fact that he's kind of been diminishing and his role's been diminishing, all these things together, we thought, the writing's on the wall for him to be gone. And then he says, I'm going to play till I'm 40. Ask DJ about that. DJ Crown J is celebrating him. Much love to DJ. You got your wish there.
Yes, guys.
But now, now the next question is replacing him. Like replacing Dez Bryant. We don't have a replacement. We have no replacement for Dez Bryant. No ex-receiver. So Hearns is not that guy, and we're not drafting anybody.
And as of now, we don't have an ex-tight end, so to speak. We don't, you know what I mean? Well, it's just the number one, the starting tight end.
There's no receiving tight end on the Cowboys right now. Rico Gathers is the closest thing we have to it. Jeff Swaim is not that. Blake Jarwin can't catch a cold. So in the end, he can block, but he cannot catch very well. Swaim, I don't think is that good as a receiver. And Rico is decent as a receiver, but can he stay healthy? Can he stay in the game? Can he get with his football thing and get that basketball world out of him and the attitude out of him where he could become a real serious player? We've got to wait and see. But I don't think guys comment. I do not believe we can bank on Rico Gathers for the upcoming season, not right this moment. No,
Fasano
no way.
is still available, said hello Newman. And
Fasano's not, I know he's a former Cowboy, but he's not, I mean, I guess as a, can you imagine having Anthony Fasano back? I mean, we know we just saw Gavin Escobar. He was cut by the Browns, picked up by the Dolphins. But these guys already are fails for the Cowboys. They've already got their time and they're out. I don't think we go Fasano. I don't think, obviously, other guys already off of the free agent list out there. I think we have to go Dallas Goedert now. I think it changes the entire freaking draft.
And I think, remember, guys, I know a few of you guys said, they're still available tight end free agents. Let's think about the Cowboys' philosophy. And let's see what just happened last night. They're not looking for free agents. They're looking for their guys, so to speak, that they can bring up, and they're looking at the draft. So definitely expect for them to get a tight end in the draft, and that's going to probably be their guy.
I mean, it's going to be interesting,
if they go free agent, it's going to be a very low level, very team friendly, kind of an extra experienced body in there.
Here's the thing, guys. Even if we want Dallas Goedert, even if we want some of these other tight ends that are out there, we really don't have. If a couple teams start taking tight ends like the Ravens did yesterday with Hayden Hurst, if a couple teams start taking tight ends, all the top tiered guys are gone. And the thing is that the Cowboys now don't have, because it. Listen, guys. Mm-hmm. We don't like the Van Der Esch pick because of where it was taken. If he was taken at 29, it'd been great. Listen, if we had traded down to 29, the Patriots have 3 picks after we picked at 19. 3 picks before we pick at 50. So if we had traded down, it's a big if. We don't know if they would have wanted to do it. But if any team out there would have wanted to trade down 5 picks, we got another 3rd round pick. If any teams wanted to trade down and give up the 19, with the 32nd, we could go to the 32nd pick or the 31st or the 30th pick. You know what happens? then we get ourselves another second round pick. Now you can trade, a sixth and if you want to make a move to move up in the draft. Like now the Cowboys have to give up a sixth, maybe even their extra fourth,
and their
second to move up to be able to get like the top title to get Dallas Goedert. So again, I don't think they're going to do that because that's the way the Cowboys just don't seem to roll that way. I don't know. But to have this happen, the reason that we're obviously Jason Witten retiring is one of the best tight ends in the NFL, the best tight end in Cowboy history. He's a GOAT, but he's old. And it's time for him to move on. We've been saying that on my Cowboys family for the last 2 months. So it's good in that sense. It's bad, the timing. Like Leighton Vander Esch, the timing of picking him was bad. We should have got him later in the draft. Not so early. And same thing with Witten. We should not have, whether it's Witten or not.
Dallas knew about this in February. Come on. And I know that, again, there were talks back then. Witten completely shut it down. The Cowboys themselves shut it down. Maybe they were trying to work things out, and the Cowboys did know, or they did have some kind of in. But again, with Hannah retiring and Witten continuing to say he was going to play, and the Cowboys standing right behind him.
It's very strange. How the Cowboys? I don't feel the Cowboys are 100% ready for this. And yes, Steve, you're right. Rack City, 7 p.m. Eastern is when the draft continues. It's going to be a big second and third.
Hoodwinked.
Yes, it's going to be a great second and third round as far as the intensity. I wish we were going to be here for that.
Yes, unfortunately, our little Cowboys have their big championship game, so we have to fly back into town tonight. But we're here, guys. We're going live. We're going to keep you guys updated on all the news, all the breaking updates, and we will be live streaming hopefully later tonight as well with, whatever happens here.
Yeah.
Tonight's draft.
So much
the communication with Garrett is very poor, but it's not. It sounds
like
it's not just Garrett
and
though.
The whole front office
and Stephen Jones
and that's an issue, guys. That's a break that you have to see with that happening in the Cowboys organization right here. The fact that there's such whether we think it's poor communication or something else. The fact that this is happening on a weekly basis with these. You hear chatter from here, you hear chatter from there, and then something else happens.
The team isn't unified.
Yeah, something's going, and there's a break when the Dez Bryant thing happened. You got Garrett's guys, which is I think Witten, if at most, and then you have the rest of the team, and then you have Garrett's guys and Garrett in the front office. And now you saw, now Witten's gone. Now what does the front office have? Now what does Jason Garrett has is one of his true Garrett guys. So to me, I don't want to say it because I can't believe it, but I don't want to say the Cowboys organization is in turmoil. I would hate to have to admit that, and I just can't believe it right now. I can't believe that's the situation.
I think
it's a deeper issue. Not him retiring, it's the issue of him retiring and maybe the whole organization not being ready or prepared for this stuff. Go ahead, babe. I'm sorry.
So no. I think part of it is we're in an awkward transition period where Stephen Jones is trying to take a little bit more control.
We have young guys, we have old guys, we have a mixture.
I expect a little bit of growing pains, but I was starting to feel a little more positive the more time went on. I wasn't too happy with the way they handled the Dez thing, but outside of that, I was actually starting to feel hopeful. All right, it seems like overall the Cowboys are making the right moves and doing the right things, getting in the right guys, strong leadership. Again, we said it before, Marinelli's possible retirement this upcoming year.
Chris Richard was brought in.
So all the signs are in the wall.
Good free agent moves.
Yeah, we're kind of in not a rebuilding, but a restructuring in a major way as far as our staff, and that hasn't happened for a while in this way.
The thing that's
I was just hoping Stephen Jones would do better here.
Yeah, well, again, the thing is that after we were doing great in free agency, then Dez Bryant, then Leighton Vander Esch. And again, the time he was picked, not that he was picked. So get off our shit when it comes to Vander Esch being a good player or not. All right, he's a good player. All these players are good. They're all going to develop and eventually become hopefully good. What you want. They're all risks that you're taking. Nobody's guaranteed. They're all rookies. But to take somebody you can get 5 or 10 picks later, or even later than that, into the second round is completely idiotic. No matter how much the Cowboys, we talked about this last night on it was a poor stream through my computer, guys, so I apologize for that. But basically, the audio is good, so you can hear the audio. All the news is there, guys. The Cowboys had their heart set on Vander Esch before the draft even started. They didn't take any. They were not, even when Derwin James was 2 picks ahead of them, and Derwin James was rated. I want to confirm the Cowboys had Derwin James rated higher than Vander Esch, which is good.
And someone said here in the chat that the Patriots had him ranked as their second linebacker in the draft. Though
we should have traded down and let Vander Esch go to freaking New England, get a second round, get another third or second round pick, and you could take whoever the hell you wanted at that. But I don't give a damn. It would have been better than this, honestly speaking, guys. And while we're doing that, the Patriots ended up getting Isaiah Wynn. Remember we talked about him, and for their organization, a starting running back, Sony Michel, which looked upon as being the second guy out there behind Saquon Barkley. So, it's just a lot. It's just a lot of crazy stuff going on right now. Literally, after we were loving Stephen Jones, Des Bryant happened. What's going on? All right, but we still got to have confidence in him. We'll see. Look, Chris Richard said that he's happy to have Leighton on here. Just he has to play like his hair is on fire. He has to continue to play the way he's been playing, and he says that he believes Chris Richard. We believe in Chris Richard. So
Yes.
Chris Richard, you're our man. But Chris Richard believes in Van Der Esch. We believe in Van Der Esch if he was a second-round pick. Look, will he play first-round status? I don't know. I don't think so. Remember, you got Jalen Smith, you got Sean Lee, so an injury is going to be required for him to be starting. You're gonna have our third linebacker. He could be our third linebacker. Damian Wilson's trash. So yeah, eventually he'll take over, but he could play all three linebackers. He can cover. But that's the only things that fit our scheme. Outside of that, it's just we got to hope for the best with Van Der Esch. And when it comes to Jason Witten, we have a hole at receiver with Des Bryant being cut. And now we got a hole at tight end, and it's a big hole. And I'm not saying that it was an old hole. It sounds kind of weird.
So Steve said that post first round press conference, Jerry mentioned they did have calls to move down.
Guys, and I said that yesterday. I said you guys said no, and X Factor.
Trying to keep this stream family friendly.
Yeah,
guys.
no offense, but X Factor. I know again some of you guys, and I know this was said at the press conference yesterday. I think it was mixed up by you guys, but I had said yesterday that Jerry Jones said that he had trade offers coming up, and he refused to take any to trade down. He did not want to trade down.
Like, I feel personally victimized by the Dallas Cowboys.
We love the Cowboys forever, guys. You know that, but man,
love
it hurts.
Hurts sometimes.
It hurts. Yeah, love definitely hurts. And this 12-hour span, it hurts like hell, guys. It hurts. And I know some people are going to say, "Oh, he's great," and some people in local. I'm looking at some Dallas local media stuff. "Oh, he's so good. Oh, what a great pick." But guys, don't let that smoke go up that butt. Because here's the thing, guys. Yes, maybe it's a good pick for the player, but not for the place where we took him at. You could have got Van Der Esch and a second-round pick. You could have got Van Der Esch and a third-round pick. Think about those two options, or just Van Der Esch. What do you rather have, guys?
Rack City said, I feel like we got Van Der Esch because the Giants got Barkley and the Redskins picked up another defensive tackle.
That's a whack-ass, and I'm not saying that would be a whack-ass move. That's an old school
Bad reasoning.
Bad reasoning for the Cowboys. Again, if that was, I'm not saying you're saying that. I'm saying if that was the reasoning, that would be a dumbass move.
But Steve, I mean, comparing Leighton Van Der Esch to Rolando McClain is
stupid.
Dumb.
When I hear half the Cowboys, look, you cannot say you cannot compare him to Rolando McClain. And if you are, get ready for him to be drinking some of that syrup, so he'll be out in a couple of years. My point is this: I hear stupid commentary from Cowboys staffers, Cowboy reporters or media guys, whatever, like a David Hellman, who pissed me the hell off. David Hellman said, "I didn't like the pick." But when Jerry Jones said that Stephen Jones compared him to Rolando McClain, I like this pick now. That's called cowboy favoritism. He's getting paid by Jerry Jones to say the things Jerry Jones and the Cowboys want to hear from him, from Brodus, from these guys. Now, Brodus picked it right, man. He said the Cowboys like Van Der Esch. He wasn't messing around. He was right. He didn't want Van Der Esch. He just said that they were looking at him. They really liked him. He was right, obviously. We knew he was. We weren't surprised that the Cowboys liked Van Der Esch. Yeah. We were surprised the Cowboys would do something stupid and not maximize their 19th pick by trading down 2-3 spots and you get something more. Even if you get Van Der Esch at 21, you still get maybe a fourth rounder.
Yeah,
what the hell?
Steve, they picked him on potential because, but that means he could potentially be a bust.
Well,
and I'm not saying any player couldn't
but
be.
also they all could be busts.
Okay.
And they all could be great. But
I guess here's a better way of putting it.
Yeah,
It's more the fact that we have a problem with the position he was drafted in and what the Cowboys expect from him. Because, at least according to Stephen Jones' comments, they said they're confident with Jalen and Sean Lee basically being our starting linebackers. They're looking for a backup linebacker, someone they can get in the mix there. But
is that what they said?
I'm paraphrasing
here,
but I
know
it's very similar to that.
Well,
but
listen,
it's more the fact that why wouldn't you get a guy that's
stupid?
That's what I'm trying to say. If you're going first round pick, needs to be an impact player, and I just
not
don't
even
think
first
Leighton
round.
Van Der
It has
Esch
to be
is
a first.
Impact
not even a first round.
If
you get a 31st pick, it doesn't have to be impact. But when you get a top 20 pick, you got top 20 guys in the whole draft, in all of college football, and you get Van Der Esch. He's not a top 20 guy. He's not a top 30 guy. And Justin Brown, I hope you're right. And I'm sorry, guys, we're going live. Going live through our phone, so we can't really read your chat as much. So
Yeah,
bear with us.
We are keeping up.
When we get back to Central Florida,
Hit
yes.
the like button, sub it up, notification bell.
Hit that like button, guys. Helps us out. Subscribe if you're new, man. We're going to get a lot of info out there. Legends for Life, peace. We're going to make sure when we get back to Central Florida, we're going to do a live stream this evening. Not just on this Witten situation, not just on Van Der Esch from yesterday. These last 12 hours have been crazy. Not just on those things, but also who we picking in round 2, who we picking in round 3. We probably won't be able to go live because we'll be flying in an airplane during the draft. But if there's a way we can get the stream going to you guys, we'll get it to you. Of course, as a way we can watch it, we're gonna watch it. You bet your butt on that. But man, look, the Cowboys had their heart set on Van Der Esch. We knew that. So Van Der Esch, yeah, they got him, but they could have got more and got him. So that's why we're pissed. We hope the best. We hope Van Der Esch proves us wrong and says he's the best linebacker in this day. He's better than Roquan Smith. He's better than Rashad Evans. We hope, he's better than Tremaine Edmonds. We hope these things, but the truth is, probably not. So. And we missed out on getting an extra draft pick. That's number 1. But that's not what we're talking about in this stream, really, guys, although we have. This stream's about Jason Witten. So, guys, much love to the GOAT, Jason Witten, the best tight end in Cowboy history. But his ass was old. It's time for him to go. But we're not mad about him going. We don't have a problem with that. We are mad at this freaking timing. The organization of the Cowboys has to get better. They got to get the organization has to understand things better. And I don't know if it's Stephen Jones, Jerry Jones, is a combination of just a catastrophe, all hitting at the same time. But man, we like this offseason. We got Cameron Fleming, we had Alan Hearns, and then after Dez Bryant, it all went downhill. There hasn't been an upside to this yet since the Dez Bryant situation. So guys, it's been a crazy 24 hours. It's been a crazy 12 hours. It's gonna be a full crazy 24 hours after these 2 rounds go. And who knows what else is gonna come up, man. We didn't think we'd be waking up, packing, getting ready to go, and have to make this go live on Jason Witten retiring a day after the freaking draft started.
Yes, and Steve, we will go ahead and double check those numbers. Helen Newman is saying $6 million. I just want to double check it because I know they restructured him, so right. I don't know the
by the restructure. I think it helps us this year by him leaving. So I think the Cowboys. You're right. The Cowboys were not sure. I think that maybe
they did know all the way back then. They restructured him. They didn't.
I'm not saying they knew. I'm just saying they had an idea that maybe Jason Witten would be leaving. Maybe what I'm saying. Maybe he gave hints, but he was going to keep it in house. Again, maybe on his little trip with Tony Romo and Jerry Jones and the Jones family, this was probably very well discussed. And whether or not it was approved or finalized, I just think that the Cowboys and Jason Witten should have done a better job for the Dallas Cowboys, for this star, to represent this star and this team, all right? If they had come... And if they had come together getting phone calls, it would be better if they had both sides, Jason Witten, Jerry Jones and family, front office, would have come together and ended up preparing better for this draft. Maybe they did. We're going to see. Because now we got to look at Dallas Goedert. We got to look at probably Mark Andrews, not one of my favorites. I like Gesicki. I like Goedert. Of course, I like Fumagalli, but that's already too late. You got to get somebody that's going to compete with Rico. And Rico's he got 2 preseason games under his belt, guys.
We don't know where Rico's at.
You can't bank on him.
We don't know where he's at.
You can't bank on Rico. So yeah, he might work out. Might not. So far, there's not one sign that points is going to work out. So we need to make sure that he's going to, be up there and fighting for that. Now he's going to fight for a starting role for the Cowboys. That's big, and he's got to learn to block a little better too. So he's got a ways to go. Maybe even rap a little better if he wants to be a rapper. But the thing is, on top of that, guys, we also need to pick up a solid tight end in this draft. And Hayden Hurst is off the board. He was one of our favorites. I know he has a heart issue, was older or something like that. Well, guys, and all 50 of you guys representing Sean Lee, hit that like button right now. Help our stream out, guys. Jason Witten's gone. The GOAT's gone. We tip our caps to him forever. He's the GOAT. Best Cowboy tight end in history. But the timing on this, whether it's by him, by the Jerry Jones and family, or both, very bad. Very bad as far as the timing on this, guys. And again, we're going to save a little money on the cap, about $6 million or so. Just like Leighton Van Der Esch. Horrible timing. Another horrible timing play. Another horrible timing move by the Dallas Cowboys and Jason Witten. One of Jason Garrett's guys. And now it seems like maybe it's a clean break now from the Garrett world. Because next year, I don't know if we're going to see Garrett out there, guys. We're gonna right now at this moment we're struggling. So
it's going to be an interesting year.
No receiver, Des gone. No tight end.
DJ Moore and Calvin Ridley both gone, by the way.
Yep, Calvin Ridley and DJ Moore gone, and Hayden Hurst gone. So guys, we're watching this with you. We don't know what's next, but it's going to be interesting. It's going to be stressful. But it's but we're Cowboys. We're Cowboys. We're used to this stuff, guys. We're Cowboy fans for life. No matter what, you see the shirt.
That's right.
You got Dan the Man right there. You see the hat forever, guys. You know it's the Cowboys, and it's just too bad that our organization seems to be the most at fault here than any singular player or any singular issue. It's the organizations that don't have it. And again, guys, you want to go back to my Dallas my message to Jerry Jones from 2-3 months ago? It all's in there, guys. It's like the hidden. It's like the what is that? The scrolls or whatever. The lost scrolls.
Yes.
I don't know. Whatever. It's like a hidden message behind the freaking Declaration of Independence. It's basically it's all there, guys. Go back to that video and watch it. The message to Jerry Jones. He obviously didn't listen to it. We gotta get better at the front office, and we're failing. We're failing again, guys. We started off okay,
Steve,
and then we
Taco,
failing.
hands down. He said Taco or LVE where they were picked. Taco
because it was pick 27.
And our expectations for him were appropriate, and the Cowboys just kind of went with the best player at that spot
as a 27th pick. You don't have to be necessarily an impact guy right off the bat, but 20 and up, you should be.
All right, we're back, guys. Small technical glitch.
Yeah, guys, this hotel Wi-Fi sucks. But look, here's the thing about Van Der Esch. We're gonna finish with him for a second. Van Der Esch, whether he fits the scheme, can play all 3 spots, whatever. He's a replacement, an injury replacement, which is not a starter. Even though he's going to probably be a rotational guy because Marinelli's defense, he loves the rotations there on defense. So yeah, he's going to fit into our scheme. Yeah, he can play all 3 positions. Yes, he can cover. He's not a hard hitter. But guys, here's a fact that I think we've talked about this multiple times throughout the season and in the offseason. The Cowboys, even though they run a base 4-3. With three linebackers and 4 front, we really truly run our base defense. It is the nickel defense. That means we have in this situation we have 4 front linemen, and then we have 2 linebackers, 3 corners, and 2 safeties. Or sometimes you get 3 safeties. This will be Byron Jones. Byron Jones is going to be starting as the other linebacker, basically. I mean, that's what I'm looking at. So you got LVE, Van Der Esch. Probably going to be worked in there eventually. Maybe might get some playing time, throughout the season in a rotational role. From the start, he might get that. But he's not an automatic full-time starter. He's not an automatic impact player. And it's going to take time to develop his ass.
Helen Newman makes a great point. When Hannah and Dez all got out of here a month ago, we could have kept Hitchens.
So we could have overpaid for him, but we could have kept him. We could have afforded him.
And then no late Van Der Esch. Oh, let me see. Calvin did not look happy going to Atlanta.
Yeah, but he's going to be good in Atlanta. I'm going to say this, guys. Think about this. I have one last thing to mention. And I don't think anybody said it in here. Think about this, guys, as we get off of this. We got to catch our plane flight. But think about this. I don't think you even thought about this. Now we open up $6 million. Guess who's still out there to be traded?
Ooh, Earl Thomas.
Earl Thomas. And I know you guys don't want him. I know it's 13. I know it's 13 million. But, and I heard this also last night. I wasn't able to say it on our stream. But according to, yes, I know Mike Fisher, he's not a guarantee for anything. But guys, according to Mike Fisher, the talks are still taking place. This was last night with Earl Thomas. Whether the Cowboys are going to get a safety one way or the other. Whether it's through the draft. And guys, remember, Edmonds is gone. Terrell Edmonds is gone.
LL, from your lips to the Cowboys' ears. Hopefully,
yeah, they're listening to you a little too much.
If he comes back and proves us all wrong,
awesome.
Even better for the Cowboys. That's fine.
We gotta say, Cowboys legend, the Cowboys legend 27 guys, sub up to him. He did call Cameron Fleming way back when. He called, Dez, and he called this draft pick recently. Now I know. Listen, Cowboy LL. I know you couldn't say his name right. It's all good, but the point is that I don't mind the player. I mind when we got him. And I'm going by what you said as well. We should have traded down, and you know it. You know it, LL. Coming at you, LL. You know we should have traded down on that pick. We should have. We should have traded down. We still could have got your boy Van Der Esch. Leighton Van Der Esch. We could have definitely got him and a draft pick. That's what pisses me the hell off. And the lack of communications, the abundance of hard-headedness and stubbornness with the Cowboys front office is why we keep putting ourselves in these positions. Whether it's Van Der Esch, whether it's Des Bryant, whether it's, not making that move for Derwin James 2 freaking picks away, or maybe it was too much to give up. But also, when you add all these things in, and then the timing of Jason Witten. If there's not going to be a pickup of a major move, what the hell, guys?
And guys,
what the hell are they doing? Who's out there to get in free agency with $6.5 million or $6 million?
But here's the thing, back to the whole Witten retiring. So if the Cowboys knew, or they had any idea, or they suspected, how many tight ends came over to visit us? How many tight ends did we check out? None. So if the Cowboys had even a hint of an idea this would happen, you'd think they would take the time to look at least one tight end.
You're telling me that they didn't go after anybody in free agency? They didn't go after anybody in free agency.
We had visits from 30 different receivers. So you know what I mean? Not one single tight end.
Exactly. So the problem here is communication. This wasn't planned. You said it yourself. You guys see it out there too. This wasn't planned. This is definitely. It was definitely. If it was planned, it was not planned to this extent.
It just look most.
And why is Witten dropping that hammer on us today? Why did he do that today?
I'm looking at all the reports, and honestly, guys, a lot of reporters, a lot of people, a lot of Cowboy people are in shock. They're actually in shock. They're like, what the heck? So it really feels like the front office dropped the ball, or Witten kind of kept this behind the scenes, or it was a last
with the guys left over. I
thing.
see Kevin Beck saying about Blake Jarwin. I'm not sleeping on Blake Jarwin, but he's not going to be your starting tight end. He's a blocking tight end. He's not a very good receiving tight end. Also, we're the ones that were saying about Blake Jarwin last year that the Eagles wanted to pick him up off the practice squad, hence why we signed him onto our 53-man roster. We signed him to that because we didn't want the Eagles to take him. He would have had a Super Bowl ring right now. I'm sure he's pissed. Oh, man. Okay. So the point is, Blake Jarwin, good blocker, got to get better at receiving. I don't know if he's going to be able to do that. He can't step in there and start.
Yeah, and
you got Jeff Swaim, who's a good blocker, not a good receiving tight end yet. We'll see what happens with him. And you got Rico. We don't know about him yet. He looks like a great receiving athletic tight end, not a good blocking tight end, but really a basketball player. So we have to see more from him. Okay, look, last year we had Jeff Heath and Kevon Frazier and, of course, always Jason Garrett on our, must show us. You got to show us or you're gone kind of attitude. This year, we already got some guys on that list. Leighton Van Der Esch. He's a rookie. You got to show us something. You can't be a Jeff Heath. You can't be I know Kevon Frazier. We're going to put it on him this year again. One more time. Give him one more chance. Jeff Heath, you're off our list. You're gone. Jason Garrett, you were gone way back. But yeah, all these guys, we have to. Look, Chris, I know with a lot of moves, a lot of stuff, but all the free agents are gone. Unless we're going to trade for someone, unless we have a trade brewing with someone for a tight end, a trade brewing for someone, with someone for a receiver, a trade brewing for somebody for safety, Earl Thomas. We have so much money now open. I'm curious what the Cowboys' game plan is here. Is this a complete rebuilding year? I can't believe so. So look. Here's the deal. We got $6 million or so opened up from Witten. We opened up $8.5 million from Dez. That's $14.5, almost $15 million from those two guys. You got Hannigan. That's another almost $2.5 million.
Yeah.
You get Navarro Bowman.
And guys,
you get Earl Thomas.
I hate to interrupt you, baby, but Stephen Jones on 105.3 The Fam, as of a few minutes ago, he said he had no updates on Jason Witten's future. Quote, "We have tight ends graded throughout the draft. Those are all things we take a look at. I can assure you there would be no tight end picked at 19. We feel good about our tight ends."
There you go.
So even if Jason had somehow announced this before, the Cowboys would not have picked the tight end in the first round, which, again, looking at this class, makes a lot of sense.
Right, we expected that. That would have been expected no matter what.
Still leaves the door open for them to get one.
You know what? You know why the Cowboys could? Now, I'm thinking this through, guys. We're 34 minutes on here, and we got to get out of here soon. But, let me fix that. There we go. But I think that, there he goes. The reason this is happening now could be because we didn't want to show our cards. We were playing it close to the vest. You understand? We didn't want to show that we were going to go get a tight end in the second round. And I think that's what might just happen here. Second or third round, the Cowboys are going to go tight end very soon. They have to. In my opinion, they have to go tight end. The Cowboys might have been prepared. Maybe they went this way because they're going to make the move now.
Oh, and just real quick, again, another Cowboys reporter said Steven didn't say it, but talking to him, it sounds like he did not see the Jason Witten thing coming. So it's kind of a not confirmed, but confirmed that the Cowboys did not expect this. The front office was not sure. And actually, the reports are saying that Jason Witten's going to officially announce it after he meets with Jerry Jones, which means that Jerry Jones is gonna find that. That's where he was going on his helicopter this morning.
We saw it.
Getting extra money bags to try to keep Witten. I don't know.
Yeah, and hey, listen, Kevin, I would love to trade up for Hernandez, but guess what? We can't do it now because we didn't trade down to get in the first round. If we traded down in the first round and got Van Der Esch, all right, we don't like him, but all right, we would have got him at the 29th pick. We could have had a second-round pick to play with or a third-round pick to play with to package in with our second-rounder and move up to take who we really wanted right now, who we really need right now. Again, tight ends are deep, guys. We've been saying that this is a deep class, but how deep do you want to go when you need a starter in there? You want to have Rico go against, Fumagalli? We were thinking that already before this deal. No, LT. It's a different atmosphere. That's why I don't go out to the bars to watch the games. We stay at home most of the time. Because when we're out in public, we get revved up by the other people around us, by the other Cowboy fans around us, by the other fans from other teams around us. So yesterday, guys, I do apologize for a curse-filled R-rated stream, multiple. In football, you got to deal with that. I tell my kids, I curse sometimes when we're coaching. It's part of football. It's just the way it is, guys. Let's just be real, all right? Cursing's not going to break anyone's ears. But we do try to stay family friendly. So, yeah, we're not cursing, man. We keep it family friendly 99.9% of the time. But there's that 0.1%, we're going to slip up, and it's going to happen. So, yeah, yesterday was crazy. Yeah, we were on fire, guys. Trust me, we got a lot of reports on that from other people saying they felt our pain. So, you know what? Even though we cursed, it was real. It was a real reaction. It wasn't nothing staged. It wasn't nothing like after 2 minutes, you're like, oh, my God. If you guys know what I'm talking about, you know. Again, it's nothing like that, guys. None of these fake kind of reactions. It was immediate, and it wasn't. And I'm telling you guys, even though it was
real pain was felt,
even though it was expected, I don't think I wanted to believe that we were going to pick that. And listen, even though I agree with X Factor. We knew this was going to happen with Witten eventually, but just today, I know nobody predicted that. Not even Jerry Jones, not Stephen Jones, and not Cowboy X Factor, and not us. Nobody. We need a guard. We need a safety. Probably, although it sounds like Kevon Frazier is going to be our safety
and now we need a tight end.
And now we need a tight end. And we also, we need a guard, tight end, safety, receiver. We got a linebacker. We need a defensive tackle. Hey, we can keep going, guys. We need a lot.
So with that said, guys, make sure to hit the like button.
Boom.
Sub it up if you're new and hit that notification bell so you don't miss when we're live. We're here every day posting live news, updates,
and breaking news like this.
Cowboys. And follow us on Twitter as well at My Cowboys Family. We post other Cowboy content there and post when we go live as well when YouTube's broken. But guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Start getting ready to head out. But make sure, again, stay tuned. We'll do our best to keep you guys updated on the situation after Jason Witten officially speaks to Jerry Jones, which it looks like they're preparing to do as
any moment. But as you heard, guys, when you hear him talk, we don't have to go live again. You know the deal. It's all here. We told you already before Jerry Jones told you.
And guys, let's take a moment to thank Witten. Jason Witten is truly one of the greats.
The GOAT.
And all around, consistent, high level tight end who's given this organization.
He will be
his blood, sweat, and tears, and his leadership.
He will be a Hall of Famer without question. First ballot in my opinion. Yeah, and he's the best tight end in our history, Cowboys history. But I will say this, and I gotta say, where how do I get the thing back on?
Yeah, that's all right. Here, who's coming?
Let me see. No, Tobias, T from Argentina, man. Much love to you, T. Here's the thing. Yes, we need tight end receiver, but here's the thing. Now, I agree with you 100%. We have now officially for this moment the worst tight end core in the NFL.
Yeah, and guys, let's understand something. The reason we're upset about Jason Witten retiring is the timing, not the fact that he retired. Had he retired a week ago, we'd be celebrating.
Awesome.
He retires today, now, after the first round of the draft, where no one knew that he was going to retire.
Not even Jerry Jones.
Now our whole draft has been turned upside down. That war room is going insane right now.
Well, they're just moving their pieces to tight end now. But
what are we not going to get because of it?
Exactly, baby. You 100%. And imagine how much that could have been helped if we had traded down and got another pick. That wouldn't hurt so much now with Witten retiring on us like this. Again, Witten would have given us 5 yards every catch. I mean, he's a backup tight end right now. Really, let's be real. But so we didn't lose that much. But now we have even less. We have no leader. And he was a leader in the locker room, although maybe that was wearing thin after this Des Bryant issue. So, we lost a leader. We lost somebody who's a veteran. It's exactly fiance.
Yes.
He's right next to me here telling you guys. It's about the timing. It's not about Van Der Esch. It's not about Witten. It's about the timing on Van Der Esch. It's about the timing on Witten. And the fact that, again, only thing I can give the Cowboys a pass for on this thing would be if obviously if someone knew about it and they're just not letting it on.
Yes.
They prepared for this, and you know, they didn't want to tip our hats or show show what we had or what was brewing in Dallas.
Yes, and Kevin Beck, the thing that makes me doubt that statement is the fact that Stephen Jones himself just now on 105.3 The Fan said no idea, no clue. And everyone inside the Star, from the front office to all the way down, is surprised. So as much as there might have been talk before and it got shut down. Witten at the Pro Bowl with Jane Slater, he said, "No, I am playing. I'm out 40. To get a Lombardi.
I'm playing till I'm 40. I'm not going to be in a broadcast booth anytime soon." Now he's going to join his boy Tony Romo.
He can sit down with Jay Cutler too.
And guys, think about this, guys. You and I, baby.
Yes.
Even though this is like my second trip to Dallas, your first. On the day Jason Witten retired, we were in Big D. We were in Dallas.
We're right here.
We were right here when he retired, guys, live and in the city where he retired in. So, man.
So, and Steve, again, the only reason, and I agree with you. Obviously, they're not going to show or play their hand too early. But it's kind of like that whole joke, two can keep a secret if one of them is dead. There's no, if this was happening with Witten,
guys,
there wouldn't be a consistent, holy crap throughout everyone.
Maybe he's not going to Rome. I was making a joke about going with Rome. But here's the thing, though. I will say that, what was that you just said, baby? But I was going to say, and then that threw me off.
The front office and media always tell the truth. He won't show his hand in the middle of the draft.
Here's the thing that's weird, guys. Van Der Esch, tell me something, guys. How the hell did the whole NFL... all the fans out there, we were there with yesterday, you know, all the analysts, everybody knew we were going to get Van Der Esch. Everybody. That's a dumbass front office. That's a front office that can't keep their mouth shut, keep a secret. So if that was the case, you know this Jason Witten would have been leaked more substantially. Not just saying, oh, he's going to retire one day. Of course he's going to retire one day. So one day soon. His last words were, I'm going to play till I'm 40. So, yeah, whether they use the media to their favor, I understand that. I agree. But when the whole media at the Dallas headquarters, at the Star, are shocked, when Stephen Jones sounds shocked, when Jerry Jones was flying out in his helicopter this morning, somewhere very rapidly.
With a fire under his butt.
Yeah. It sounds like the whole organization was a little bit taken aback from this, a little bit surprised, at the very least surprised. But you know what?
Maybe ESPN made him an offer he couldn't refuse.
The Godfather's out there.
Just joking, guys. So we're going to go ahead and wrap it up again.
Before we do, guys, make sure you sub up to that man right there, Cowboys Legend 27. And of course, the whole crew. Yes, Space Cowboy 17.
Dallas Cowboy Fan 1980.
DJ Crown J's Fifth Quarter Cowboys.
And Dallas Cowboy Football News.
Yes, guys. You saw half the crew out there yesterday. So, you know, we're rocking it. So much love, guys. And listen, we're not panicking. We're just bringing you the news, giving you a raw reaction.
Hit the panic button. No.
Hit that like button.
Yes.
Hit subscribe and join the family. We got a lot of subscribers. Yes, so we talked to face to face.
So the whole draft was an experience, guys. I can't wait to really sit down and chat with you guys about it a little more.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that tonight, probably a lot more, guys. Yeah, man, go subscribe to all those guys. Make sure you guys, you know, stay tuned. Hit that notification bell because we might go live in 10 minutes. We don't know.
Yeah,
we don't know what can happen.
And Chris, the difference between the dead situation and this is one. There was, you know, as soon as the season ended, there was already talks. They brought in lots of receivers. There was a whole bunch of media back and forth and shenanigans with both of them. We were hoping he'd take a pay cut. They didn't even offer him one. He got cut. But it wasn't shocking because we had 2.5, 3 months of people and the organization and all these big question marks. Witten consistently said he was going to stay and play. The Cowboys said he was consistently going to stay and play.
Yeah. All right. So, anyways, guys, yeah,
we'll catch you guys
We're talking
soon.
Over and over about this. Yes, it's a whole new animal. We're going to see what happens.
Yes.
But for sure, guys, you know, we had a blast here in Dallas, and other than the Dallas-centric things, but we loved the whole experience. Aside from the pick and the way it went down, it should have been traded down. We could have used that extra pick now to move up to get an actual tight end. We could start.
So, but guys,
Let's
thank
see
you
what
for
happens.
joining us.
We'll
catch you guys soon.
Yes, it's always something for the Dallas Cowboys.
It's always about this, guys. So don't forget. Yeah,
first and foremost, guys, always, no matter what happens, it's always about the most important thing, that star, and that silver and blue, guys. And you know what it's about. Go Cowboys! Woo! Forever, baby. Always about that star. We'll see you soon, guys. Peace. And go Cowboys.